They say that in the opera, that the voice is everything. It's probably why I've never enjoyed opera. But here was a butterfly with little or no voice. But she had the grace, the delicacy. I believed this girl. I believed her suffering. I wanted to take her in my arms, so delicate even I could protect her. Take her home and pamper her until she smiled.
Excuse me, monsieur.
Oh, Gallimard, it was a beautiful performance.
Oh, you make me blush. I am no opera singer at all.
I usually don't like Butterfly.
I can't blame you in the least.
I mean, the story.
Ridiculous.
I like the story. But what?
Oh, you like it?
No. What I mean is, I've always seen it played by huge women in so much bad makeup.
Bad makeup is not unique to the West.
But who could believe that?
You believe me.
Oh, absolutely. You were utterly convincing. It's the first time I've seen the beauty of the story.
Really?
Of her death. It's a pure sacrifice. He's unworthy, but what can she do? She loves him so much. Oh, it's a very beautiful story.
Well, yes, to a Westerner.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's one of your favorite fantasies, isn't it? The submissive Oriental woman and the cruel white man.
I didn't quite...
Consider it this way. What would you say if a blonde homecoming queen fell in love with a short Japanese businessman? He treats her cruelly, and then he goes home for 3 years, during which time she prays to his picture and turns down marriage from a young Kennedy. Then later, when she learns that he has remarried, she kills herself. Now, I believe that you would consider this girl to be a deranged idiot, correct? Oh, but because it's an Oriental who kills herself for a Westerner, you find it beautiful.
Yes, well, I see your point.
I will never do Butterfly again, Monsieur Gallimard. If you wish to see some real theater, come to the Peking Opera sometime. Expand your mind.
But so much for protecting her in my big Western arms.
The links of chain. Oh, Lord, come where for the links of chain.
I don't like you singing that song, mister.
Now, I ain't gonna have no more disturbance around here, Harold Loomis. You start any more disturbance, you're leaving here Saturday or no Saturday.
The man ain't causing no disturbance. Said just say he don't like the song. You a farming man, Harold Loomis? You look like you've done some farm.
Same as everybody. I done farmed some year.
I used to work at farming, picking cotton. I reckon everybody done picked some cotton.
I ain't never picked no cotton. I was born up here in the north. My daddy was a freedman. I ain't never even seen no cotton.
Mr. Loomis done picked some cotton. Ain't you, Harold Loomis? You done picked a bunch of cotton.
How you know so much about me? How you know what I done, how much cotton I picked?
I could tell from looking at you. My daddy taught me that. Say, when you look at a fella, if you taught yourself to look for it, you can see a song written on it. Tell what kind of man he is in the world. Now, I can look at you, Mr. Loomis, and I can see you're a man who done forgot his song. Forgot how to sing it. A man, forget that, forget who he is. Forget how he's supposed to mark down life. I used to travel all up and down this road and that, looking here and there, searching. Just like you, Mr. Loomis. I didn't know what I was searching for. All I know, something was keeping me dissatisfied. Something wasn't making my heart smooth and easy. And then one day, my daddy gave me a song. Song had a weight to it that was hard to handle. Song was hard to carry. I fought against it, didn't want to accept that song. Tried to find my daddy to give him back that song, but I found out it wasn't his song. It was my song. It come from way deep inside me. I looked long back in memory and gathered up pieces and snatches of things in the making of that song. I was making it up out of myself, and that song helped me on the road, made it smooth, to where my footsteps wouldn't bite back at me. And all the time, that song getting bigger and bigger, that song growing with each step of the road. It got so I used all of myself up in the making of that song. Then I became the song in search of itself, and that song rattling in my throat, and I'm looking for it. You see, Miss Loomis, a man forget his song, he goes off in search of it, till he find out he got it with him all the time. That's how I can tell you one of Joe Turner's niggas, because you forgot how to sing your song.
No, listen.
Yes?
What I'm saying about friendship is that it takes us away from the central point.
Which is?
Commitment. Mutual commitment to the hard work of negotiating a treaty. We need to find our rewards there in difficult problems worked on together and solved together. That's the sort of personal relationship I'm seeking here. That's what I would like. Andre, how do you feel about what I'm saying?
Well,
I'd really like to know.
would you?
Very much.
Very well. I feel
Yes.
you have a string on your suit.
A string? A thread, you mean?
A thread. Yes. Here. Eh? So, now you look fine. What should we talk about?
You're changing the subject.
I am?
Yes.
Really? I'm sorry. What was it, please?
I was told you liked changing the subject.
Not at all. That's a very nice suit, by the way.
Mr. McIntyre said it's your favorite ploy.
I never use ploys. Is it Italian?
English.
Really? Everything I have is Italian.
Are we done talking about this now?
About what?
About suits?
If you like.
Yes, I do like, thank you.
Don't mention it.
So, will you answer my question?
What question?
My question about whether or not you agree that we shouldn't be friends.
Oh, was that the subject before that I changed?
Yes, it was.
Well, my answer is, of course, that I agree with you.
You agree with me?
Yes.
That we shouldn't be friends?
Yes.
That's not what you said before.
But then I didn't know your view. Now I do, and I want to agree with you.
You want to agree with me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you were my friend.
I can't be your friend. That's my whole position.
Yes, and I agree.
You can't agree.
But I do.
You're contradicting yourself.
I know, but I'll go to any length to keep a friend.
Good. Now, when we go in,
That's what I'm saying, Bob.
don't even say it.
Bob,
I understand.
No, I wanted to say.
I know what you wanted to say, and you're right. I know what you're going to ask, and I'm going to see that you get it absolutely right. You go on this package as the co-producer. The name above the title. This is your...
Thank you.
Thank me?
Thank you,
hey,
Bob.
Hey, you came in here.
Thank
hey,
you.
Charles, it's right.
No, but the thing is, you thought of it, you thought of me, you thought to say
I should be thanking you, and I do thank you.
Thank you,
this
Bob.
This is your thing, and you should get a bump.
Thank you.
Because, Charlie, don't thank me. You start me off here with a bang. I know that you could have gone across the street.
I wouldn't have done
but
it.
You could.
I wouldn't.
But you could, and that's the point, Charles, that you absolutely could, and it was loyalty kept you with us.
Hey, it's only common sense.
You stuck with the home store.
Hey, you've been good for me, to put it bluntly, all the
You stuck
years.
with the old firm, Charles. You stuck with your friends.
It's where I work, Bob. It's what I do. And my relationship with you, we were all happy for you. Bob, you got bumped up. I feel I'm lucky.
I'm the lucky one,
Nah,
Charles.
to have somebody I could come
because
to.
you could have gone across the street. Who to blame?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have
Who
done
to
it.
blame you, Charles? You get a free option on a Dougie Brown film. Guys who walk in here hold a guy
I
up.
work here, Bob. My loyalty has always been to you.
Well, I'm one lucky son of a bitch.
That you are.
And what I do is owe you.
No, the times
I'm just doing my job.
Stop. I know. And I know at times that it was difficult for you.
No.
And I hesitated to ask it, to ask for the credit.
have to
Because
ask
I
it.
know anybody was to come in here, exploit you, this
Forget
thing.
it.
Your new position. I even hesitated.
Don't hesitate about a goddamn thing. Forget it, Charles. You brought me gold. You're going to be the co-producer. What are you talking
No,
about?
I just want to say
I'm grateful to you, pal, for this and all you've been over the years.
You know exactly.
Hey, let's go make some money.
I need a cup of coffee.